hatchet, pot, flint and steel. The items I used for this challenge was up to you. Building a shelter is up to me. I'm gonna try and build a better shelter than Alex so I can get to a level 100 survival skill before he does. Let's go. Before we get started, here's a quick overview of today's challenge. In today's challenge, we will be seeing who can build the better shelter using the resources around us in the forest. Each contestant starts with a survival score of 0. Today's challenge is worth 20 points. The first contestant in this series to reach 100 points will be crowned top survivor. The winner is decided by you, the viewer. Vote by liking the name of the contestant that you believe to be the winner of this challenge down in the comments below. Let's get started. All right, we're gonna need some logs and sticks, but first we need to find out where I'm gonna build my shelter. I see a clearing over here. Let's go check it out. I wanted to find a wide open area so that I can see my resources better and have more room to work. I can build an entire village here. I'm interested to see where Alex is gonna set up camp.
My initial goal was to find an area that was protected from the elements that already had a lot of structure in place for me to start building.
Yeah, I think this spot looks pretty good. I'm gonna lay long sticks, I think, to make like a kind of a triangle. And then if I layer it with leaves, to keep it dry. But now we just gotta find the sticks.
This actually looks like it could be used as a bed. It's like covered in these pine needles. I mean, they're not the softest thing in the world, but it is like a layer of padding on this dead log. I bet this thing is full of like spiders and bugs. I could probably find some kind of leaves or something to put on top to be kind of like a protective layer or a sheet. You can also use these branches up here sort of to get a structure started. Just gotta find some sticks and start putting this thing together. Yeah, this is a good one. Also, if you haven't already, hit that like button. It helps a ton.
Look at that.
So far, my plans of working out in the open were going really great. The only downside was that I was finding myself having to walk a little further than I wanted to find resources. Okay, I have another stick going across here, holding up this, which is gonna be my roof. Got it locked in right there. There's bears and cougars out here, and I want to feel secure in my shelter. So this looks like a tree, but it's actually a salmonberry bush. These grow berries kind of like blackberries, except they're orange. They're delicious and edible, but it's too early in the season to eat them.
All right, let's start putting this together.
While building my shelter, I was adding a lot of weight to the main support branch. I started to become concerned about the structural integrity, and I'm hoping this thing doesn't fall down, but so far so good.
It's not gonna be the fanciest shelter, but get the job done.
Those salmonberry bushes are very sharp. Here's this weave that I've been doing for the wall. I've been taking bush vines and branches and weaving them together to sort of create a barrier, making progress. The method I chose to construct my shelter was an intricate weave design. It was difficult, but should provide some added durability. I gotta make sure it's not gonna fall on me. I mean, if it does, that branch is breaking. It's holding all of this wood. If it falls, we're toast. Hope this works. I was able to add a sturdier branch for my main support beam, and it seemed to solve the problem. A couple pieces were falling here and there, but I managed to get it nice and sturdy. There. I don't think I could secure that any better right now.
While looking for more materials, I found this shrub that would work great for filling in the walls and roof of my structure. So I took it back to my shelter and began taking off branches to add to my roof. While this shrub provided a lot of good covering for my roof, I realized I was going to need a lot more branches.
You get me hit in my head?
These little salmonberry bush thorns are very sharp, and even worse, they can leave your fingers stinging for an entire day. I'm constructing my wall, and I just found these sword ferns right here. These things will make a great barrier for my wall and even make my home look a little better. So we're gonna take these back to camp and install them. But first I have to find camp. I wandered a little ways away, so hopefully I don't get lost. Okay, now that I've got the walls put together for the most part, I've got to get my roof up. So I've got to find some big leaves. There's some right over here. These are gonna work perfect for the roof. All right, we've got several of these big skunk cabbage leaves. They don't call these skunk cabbage for nothing. They smell like skunk, they're easy to cut down, and they're gonna work great. These giant skunk cabbage leaves will work perfect for building a roof. They cover a lot of surface area, and they'll funnel rainwater right off.
I'm sure Jake has the same idea as me to use these giant skunk cabbage leaves for the roof. However, I'm hoping that my shelter's design and build quality will be superior to his and help me beat him in today's challenge.
Just finished up my bed. It's already soft down there, so I just needed a protective layer of these skunk cabbages to lay on top, keep the bugs off me, and we're gonna lay on the bed and see how comfy it is. It's amazing. I'm definitely gonna win this challenge. Take a good look at this shelter, Alex, because this is a challenge-winning fortress. Viewers, let me know what you think.
All right, I built this path to my home. Let's go check it out. Here we are. Nice and cozy. It's pretty soft. Chose a spot that was kind of tucked back in here against this hillside to protect from wind and just to keep it low profile. Side is nice and shaded. The ground's really soft. And on top we got a skunk cabbage roof layered over various bushes that I found. And it's all supported on this branch that goes across. It's pretty strong.
We're gonna have you, our subscribers, vote on who built the better shelter. Was it me or Alex? Look for our comments below and leave a like on the name who you think won. And we'll see you on the next challenge.